Okay, so what we're going to do here in this video is a very simple, and I do mean simple, I mean super simple, landing page. I use Clickfunnels. Right now I'm in my Clickfunnels account, and I've got lots and lots of funnels, as you can see here in Clickfunnels. I've got a lot of funnels here. However, sometimes what you need is a very simple landing page. And I'll kind of explain to you a little bit around certain landing pages I use, why I use them, etc. So first I'm going to figure out exactly what funnel that I want to put the landing page in. And again, don't spend too much time thinking about that piece of it right now if you're not very familiar with ClickFunnels. You'll be learning this as we go, and in my Next Level Insiders Club, I've got videos on ClickFunnels. But essentially, ClickFunnels, each one of these is a separate funnel, and you can see here the number of steps that's in each funnel. Like this funnel here has 17 steps. This one has 12. Some funnels only have 2 steps. And if, for example, if I was creating this right now from scratch as a funnel, I probably would only have 1 step, at the most 2. But don't get focused on that right now. I just want to show you how to actually create a landing page using using ClickFunnels. So first thing I want to decide is, where do I want to put this landing page? Let me think about this for a minute. I could put it here in EXP. I think I want to put it under Success with Listings, because it's actually a Success with Listings video, even though it's EXP related. So I'm going down to my Success with Listings section, and I'm going to go right into the Success with Listings homepage. And I'm just going to create a new page here. That's going to be where I want to do it. So all I have to do is click Add New Step. I'm going to name this the February 2019 Zoom call. And this is just you naming the step in the funnel so that you know what that, and the step is actually the web page, but you want to just name it for yourself. It's internal, so that you know what the heck it is, especially when your funnels start to get really big. And I'm gonna make a path for this. The path is actually the URL string that's used. Don't worry about that for now, but it's the path of the funnel step, they call it. So I'm going to call this February 2019 Zoom. No, I'm going to call it EXP because it's EXP related. I'm going to create funnel step. Now, once that step is created, as it looks like it's now there, it's going to give me a lot of different templates to choose from. I can choose any of these templates, and then all I have to do is make a few changes on the page. But what I want to do for you guys, I want to create one from scratch, so that you can see how easy it is to do. So I'm just going to use this blank one. Again, when you use a pre-selected template, it really cuts down a lot of your work because, they're already there. And I've got a lot of, every single one that I've created, for example, I'm just going to show you this, like my homepage is an example. This is the Success with Listings homepage that I designed. And I could easily copy this, duplicate it, and then I can just create another page from that duplication, so let me show you what this page looks like, just so you get an idea. That's what this page is. And there's a lot of links and buttons and offers and options and different things going on here, videos and so on. So it goes on like that. So that's just one of the pages within this funnel, okay? But again, we just created this February 2019 Zoom call with Knolly. And let's go ahead and make this page, this landing page. So I'm in here. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to delete this. I'm going to delete everything. so that you'll see how easy this is. Okay, so I'm starting with a completely blank page. I mean, this is as blank as it gets. And I want to add a couple of elements. I want to add a headline. I want to go ahead and add a video to this. And then I want to add I think I want to add another text box. Oh, and then I want to add a button as well. Okay, I'll show you all this is in a minute. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to make this easy on me. I'm going to go right out to YouTube, and I'm going to pull up the latest video that I uploaded. This latest video is actually the one that we want to use. I'm going to go into my Creator Studio. And this is the one I want to upload right here. See where it says Q&A with Kevin and Fred, February 2019. So what I want to do is I'm just going to grab the title, bring it over here. I'm going to paste it in. And then for the video, I'm going to click and I'm going to say I want the video type to be YouTube. And then all I've got to do here is copy the YouTube URL and paste it. And basically what we're creating, guys, we're creating a webinar replay. That's all this is. It's a webinar replay. We had a Zoom call that was webinar, a Zoom webinar, if you will. And we recorded it, and I want to create a page to display it. Now, here's the thing. You could easily, and you know this already, you could create this and just send people directly to the YouTube video itself, okay? And then they just watch it on YouTube. But there's an advantage sometimes in sending people to a landing page because you want to have sometimes a call to action, which we're going to have down here. We're going to have what they call CTA, a call to action. And they'll be able to click this button and just go right over to my call to action. So that's the advantage of having a landing page versus just sending them to YouTube. Even though I have the call to action in YouTube, this is cleaner because they can just click a button. It's a one-click operation. So, okay, so the YouTube video, let's see, click here. We pasted that. I want to change the theme. I'm going to make a black box around it. Change the top margin a little bit. There's a bunch of stuff you can do with this. For the purpose of what we're doing here, I'm going to keep it very simple for you guys. Oh, you know what? Let me do that. I don't want to put that there. Let me bring this. I'm going to make that something different. Let me just add a subheadline here. So I'm just going to put in the topic here because I hadn't come up with what I hadn't come up with my description. So I'm just doing it here on the fly. Fred Weaver. The future of real estate. And getting more success in the real estate game. Okay, so Knolly Williams has a frank discussion with Kevin Kaufman and Fred Weaver about EXP, the future of real estate, and getting more success in the listings game, or in the real estate game. I'm always thinking listings, guys. I can't even read the word real estate without saying the word listing. Sorry. February 2019 Q&A with Knolly, Kevin, and Fred. Okay, I like that. Now I'm going to change this a little bit. I'm going to change the color to red, and I'm going to bump up the font size a little bit. I'm probably going to change the font also. I think I will. That's good. I'm going to make this bold, and I might bring this up just a little bit. Okay, and I want to make a button here, but what I want to do, I want to hack a button that I created previously. And what I mean by hack, I want to basically use a button similar to one that I've already been using. So I'm going to go back. I want to go and look at what that looks like. I'm going to recreate it from scratch, but I want to see it first. This is another landing page that I created. It's partnerwithnolly.com. And you can see here there's a lot going on with this landing page. Also a lot of videos, a lot of just a lot of stuff, a lot of fun stuff, a lot of cool stuff. So this is actually this is what I want to recreate here. Let me see. I like the way this button is. By the way, I could actually take this whole section and I could copy it, and then I could bring that whole section in I'm going to show you guys how I do that. That'll be fun. Let me just show you that real quick. I am deviating, but I do want to show you this. Okay. Oh, actually, I got an easier way to do that. I have a quick link here in my bookmarks that will allow me to edit any ClickFunnels page immediately. It'll just open it up in the ClickFunnels editor. So it's a pretty cool little feature that my man Jamie came up with CF Pro Tools. Okay, so all I have to do, guys, check this out. I'm going to click the settings button, and I'm going to click the save button, and I'm going to call this the Mentorship Masters Super Offer button. Okay, I like that. I like that name. So all I'm doing here is I'm taking this whole what we call column, if you will, and I'm creating so in ClickFunnels you've got rows, columns, and elements. We won't get into that in this video, but what I'm doing is I'm saying this whole section that basically is just what's in this box right here. I want to save that because I want to use it somewhere else, and I'm going to use it here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a new column, and I'm going to go to my rows, and remember that one that we just copied? There it is. It's right here, and all of my links and everything are carried right over. So that's a cool way to kind of build these things. Actually, I like that. I'm going to show you how to build a button if I didn't use that. I'm going to show you how I build a button in here. But when you do something in ClickFunnels, the cool thing is it's already done, right? So why have to reinvent the wheel? I'm real big on efficiency and not having to do that. But this is how you would create the button if you didn't already have one that you wanted to copy. So that's my button, similar to the one up top. Oops, got some typos in here. Going too fast, y'all. Okay, let's change some of this stuff around about the button. We could put a shadow around it. We could do all kinds of stuff actually. The icon. I'll add that icon back in here. We can obviously change the size of the button itself. Bump that up and change the subtext size as well. We can change also, let me go under advanced, we can change these corners, shape, make them more rounded, 15%, that's good. Let's make it a little bigger. Okay. So you can see with just a little bit of manipulation, I can pretty much recreate anything. And then once I've got the button, all I've got to do is set an action. And that is, for example, I can put a URL in here, which would be HTTP. That'd be partner with Knolly.com. And I want it to open in a new tab, new window. So I'm going to save that. Also, another thing when you're creating a landing page for the first time in Clickfunnels, not just editing one, it wants you to change your SEO data. And so I need to do that. I like to copy paste. I don't like to reinvent the wheel. So I'm going to copy paste this stuff. This is the description. And okay. And then of course, this is cool because you can, like if I had an image here, whenever somebody goes to this page, whether they be on if they're on an Android iPhone, or if they copy and paste the page into Facebook or any social media, it would come up with exactly what this says. February 2019 Q&A with Knolly, Kevin, and Fred. And then it would have this little text. And if I wanted to add a photo here, I could do that as well. I'll show you how to do that. And this is just a photo that we're adding to our landing page SEO portion. So for example, I can add this picture right here. And then that's exactly what people would see when they put this into Facebook. It would come up exactly like this with an image, a headline, and the description. And then it'll be a clickable link right here. All they'd have to do is, again, copy paste my website into Facebook, and it would create the look of this right here. And that's all built. That's part of Clickfunnels, how Clickfunnels does it. So right there, guys, we built the landing page, okay? If I just jumped in here and did this, it would have taken me, you know, half the time that it took me to explain through it, because I'm kind of explaining to you what I'm doing. But let's preview what we've got. So here it is. So it's so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to email out to my list, my tribe of 33,000 realtors around the country that subscribe to my free training, and I'm going to email this Q&A session with them. Isn't that a funny picture of Fred and Kevin? I love it. I love that. So when they click on it, it plays the video, okay, as it's supposed to. When they click on this button that we just created, I'm going to delete this button, by the way. It will open up the page that it's supposed to in a new tab like we designed it. And when they click, now down in here, this is the one, all the stuff that we copied, okay? They can click, now what that is, actually, you know what, I want to change that link. I don't want it to go straight to EXP because they're not ready yet for that. They need to go over to this page. And so what I'm going to do, let me just change the link here. I'm going to do that. I'm going to grab this link and then I'm just going to change the button. Under set action, and then I'll just change where it points that button to. So again, I just wanted to do this video just to show you how easy it is to create a basic landing page. And the reason, again, why you would want to do something like this versus sending people straight to YouTube with a link is because it's classy. It opens up in its own little window. There's not a lot of other videos on YouTube competing with the video. It's just look, watch this video. This is the webinar replay. I can even make it say, obviously, I could copy this and just say something like limited time webinar replay. Okay. And then I could put some asterisks there, and I can change the color if I want to. And there it is. So we'll go back and look at it. And now there it is, a limited time webinar replay. So let's delete this button just because we don't want two buttons there. Let's change the spacing here. And we're done now. We're absolutely done. I'm a little bit of I'm a bit picky. But so they got this information here. If they like what they're hearing in the video and they want to join me, they can click here, and they can, or they can, I'm going to change this to say click here for more information and change some of the stuff in here. But basically that's how, guys, you do a simple landing page in Clickfunnels. It's super, super simple. And a webinar replay landing page is at that. God bless. Hope you learned something, and I'll see you